boy Orange, and I'm back with another video. Alright, today, I'm trying to find ways to be back on YouTube, and I figured out that I be working on my car a lot. I'm always doing something with the car. So I came out, actually today was not even a video. I have a question to ask my audience. So if you guys could just, blow this video up, I do have a major question because my car is running problems. So I have, there's some mods inside of it, Car Fanatic, you do your stuff. But I have a major issue. I'm gonna get outside, I'm gonna take the hood out, and I'm gonna pop the bumper, and I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. So y'all make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and let's get to this video. Let's keep pushing. The weather is always on and off in freaking Maryland, you know what I'm saying? It's cold this one day, it's hot, it's a little windy. Like today, it's not a bad weather, you get outside and do some stuff. Today's the best day to work on the car. So look, I always run into issues with the car. So I realized that I'm just not gonna put on the bolts anymore that's in the bottom of the bumper. So now whenever I have issues, like when I'm running the car and I have issues, I can just go out and not have to do like 10-15 minutes on taking out these screws, which takes a very long time, But let me explain what's going on. Let me take this bumper out. Got some BBS rims on it. I've scuffed the side of the rim a little bit. I'm gonna get that fixed after I get the seats done inside. But that's gonna be done, it's not that much. But what I'm talking about is this. So this is not really, it's not a DO88 intercooler, which I should have had a DO88 intercooler, but I didn't because I wasn't really thinking about it truly. But this intercooler is big enough for any tune that you really want to run on. It's good for 400 horsepower, which my car is not hitting yet. But, so this should be fine. I have this hose. So before that it was like this, the intercooler was inside, so the radiator was in front, and the intercooler was behind the radiator. So what I had to do was I messed it up. Well, it was hard to put this in without removing a lot of stuff because it was in the middle. This is a fat chunk of stuff, and it's really hard to slide it through next to the radiator. And when I was doing it, I popped the old radiator, and I had to replace that, which now it's good. And then we were able to push the change the intercooler spot from the metal spot to the front, so it's easily accessible. And then now this is what I'm going on. I have a tube in here. It's a little fat tube. Whenever I drive the car, I go too fast or there's too much boost, this right here comes out, or this right here. But this hasn't came out in almost a month now, and it's pretty tight on into it. But I don't know what I'm supposed to do. It's not like the tube is too much, too short, but there's something going on. I shouldn't be having to, every single time I drive, I'm always scared to not race, to not push too much power, because boom, too much power, too fast, and the hose comes out. Before I had the tune on it, because I had this was the second mod that I did. When I had this in before, I was always running into issues where the intercooler would come out, because I guess the air control was not that much of a big thing. I guess the air thing was not that big of a difference. But when the tune came in, I guess the air was, was a difference, because whenever I had it on, it would always shoot back. It would always come out whenever I wasn't even running a lot of boost. It would always come out. But now with the tune inside, after the first week or two having getting the tune, the boost was getting handled. I was not having issues with the intercooler. It was getting stuck on. But then I started driving a lot much faster. Obviously, you get a tune, you get a lot more power, you're gonna drive a lot more. And driving more, I think I loosened the seal. There was no seal, but it loosened up the cone that's in there, which making it come out a lot faster or whatever. But now I'm just calling out, do you guys know anything, if there's any way that I could get this to be sealed up correctly? I'm going to be going to my mechanic shop for an oil change, and I'm going to ask him to see if he's gonna if he can help me with that, because I do pretty much everything myself. But this, literally yesterday after my workout at the gym, I came out, I think there was like a Corvette or SCR, I forgot, I couldn't see, and he was racing, he was accelerating, and I kept I was literally neck to neck to him. We were literally neck to neck, and I pushed the foot because I started speeding, and I was ahead of him, and I hear poof, like a big popping sound. Your car guys, you love the big exhaust pop sound, but this is not the type of exhaust sound you want to hear. You want to hear that good one, because this comes out your freaking your RPM starts lagging. You know, you can't really put a lot of boost on your turbo. The turbo is already at high power for no freaking reason. You gotta stop out. You know, I need some help. I need some help to figure out how to keep this hose to be kept sealed, for this hose to come out, not to come out. I have this T-bolt clamp that was supposed to go on my exhaust, but I forgot to put it on it. So we had to at the end we had to go. What is it called? We had to what's the word? You have to use that little machine to nail it in. You have to you know what I mean? You know what I mean? You have to put it. I mean, you have to, you know, use the machine to add it in, like to mow it in or whatever. I don't know what to fucking say. But I have this T-bolt, which I went to AutoZone to look for, and didn't have this T-bolt. So I'm gonna try to put this on and find the right screw to tighten them up. But I feel like this is not big enough. The holes that I have running into them are 2-inch holes. 2-inch holes, yeah. They're about 2-inch in diameter, 2 to 2.5, and I've tried my best to keep it tight as I could. I don't want to touch anymore because I feel like it's good today. But please, if you guys have any information to help me out, would be perfect. The car is right now, I think I'm running like 3 something. I'm not sure. I gotta get it dynoed, but I can't really fully, you know, enjoy my car if I have to worry about the boost always coming out. Let's say I'm going to work, I'm going somewhere, I can't drive fast because I feel like my hose is gonna come out, and the car is very enjoyable, you know. I don't fucking know, man. Please, if you have anything to help me out, you know, I'm like in the comments, anything, my Instagram at the end of the video right there. But the car is beautiful. I got me an intercooler, and I have a DP with a 2.5 exhaust coming back, some nice burbos, intercooler, a quarter intake. You know, I'm trying my best to run everything. I'm maybe soon changing the inner parts of the engine, but I highly doubt it because that's like another $2,000-3,000 that you have to put down. But if y'all want to help out, definitely subscribe, like, and comment. What definitely y'all push me up, you know. Hey man, you know you got a SAAB, and you got you living in the bottom right here type shit. Always starts at turbo and gets down. Gotta fix that up. Right side marker, that's probably because the bumper's down. And then yeah, don't worry about this. That's from a heavy no cat. I'm gonna get a CL to get that sensor fixed soon. I'm not gonna drive, not to risk it, but seems good. Going through. Seems to handle it. For some reason, I know how this fucking car works, bro. Every single time you fix something else comes up that you gotta fix. This also is a DIY hose. You kind of have to change that up. This looks good. Never had a problem with those. Everything looks good. At some point, I had one of these fuel pipe holes come out. My guy, I am the freaking mechanic that you need that you never got, bro. I literally learned. Obviously, YouTube is your best friend. YouTube, everything, YouTube. And of course, have your own personal mechanic at all time. And, you know, fucking towing people. I hate towing people. They're shitty ass towers. Fuck up your lip of the car and everything, man. That's it for today. Everything seems good. Follow me on Instagram to see if people have anything else. Get it.